So many people decide to build out their own van, to get a cargo van, and to transform it into a Class B motorhome, to put a bed, a kitchen, sometimes a bathroom. Sometimes because Class B motorhomes are very expensive. They easily start around $70,000, $80,000 for the bare minimum. So people say, maybe I'll get a new van for about $30,000, put $10,000, $15,000 into it or less, and I've done it for almost half the price, or get a used van and do it for even less. But what I've learned in the nomad life is many people focus on a van build out, not their life build out. Renovations are stress. Someone recently in the nomad community committed suicide, and they did a video a month before. They were doing a van build out, and they even said that there's a variety of reasons why they are stressed, and adding the component of building out this van is another stress point. Now, it's true that some people like to work with their hands. Some people like to build, so there may be exceptions. But what I found is it's also a distraction. It's also a gadget. Part of living on the road is to be outdoors, to use your vehicle as a transportation hub and as a home, but to live very simple and basic. Now, some people choose to have more comfort in their vehicle, and that's their right, it's their money, it's their way to live. This is my observation. My observation is many people on the road focus on the van build out or their rig, their car, their RV, not their life. And underneath their van, I'm not worried about insulation, I'm worried about their life. Underneath their nomad life is their alcoholism. Underneath their nomad life is their laziness, is their mental problems. Underneath their nomadic life, what is the insulation for their life, not their van? And what I found is most people are building their van on sand. Like that scripture, like don't build a house on sand, because a storm will come and knock it down. Don't build your van renovations on the idea of traveling in this perfect rig rather than the mindset of living a simple, freeing life. There's another guy on YouTube, he's got a girlfriend now, they got a house, he's got 2 cars, building out the second van, and he keeps talking about, I can't wait to go on a trip. Well, you're the only one stopping you. All you need to do, I live in a Jeep Renegade, one of the smallest SUVs on the market. I've done it for 4 years full time. And really what you need is a mindset. And really what you need is good self-care. I always talk about, people don't want to hear it. It's boring. But I want to caution you, if you decide to get into this very rare life of being a full-time nomad, that, make sure that you have your comforts, but make sure that you don't focus on the wrong thing. Is the reason you're getting into the nomad life to build out a van? It's some people, they love solar, and I say to myself, they must have mental problems. Because guys, solar is not that practical. The only thing it can do is charge your electronics. It can't run an air conditioning, it can't run a heater of any value. So what are you doing? You're putting solar up so that you can charge your phone and laptop and blow a fan? You could have did that with a little inverter pack. With some batteries. Come on. So, what I found though is most people, they fall for the jackery in the tailpipe. They fall, there was that saying Eddie Murphy had in Beverly Hills Cop, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay. It's a setup. And don't fall for the jackery inverter pack and the nomad life. Guys, that's a setup. What you need is intensity. What you need is energy. What you need is focus. Now, you say to yourself, is everyone living on the road like that? No. Because I see people parked at the same spot and they're just chilling. They lay around in their van or whatever and they make it work. But I'm sharing my video for me. And what I found is most people who focus on van build outs They're dreamers, not doers. Now, when their van build out is done, do they have a better vehicle than me? Yeah, but here's what happens. They finish their van, okay, then they go on the road for a little bit, then there's more renovations, just like a house. Guys, a van, if that's your house, just like a house, people who start doing renovations, they never stop. It's a mindset. Okay? And then it's a new vehicle, and then it's another renovation, then it's another renovation, and then it's just for content, and then it's just for more content. And then people eat it up. And I understand it. I'm a YouTuber myself. But try to give you the basic stuff, okay, that I experience. Like I tell you, don't need much to live on the road, but most people don't have a mindset where they want to really, look, you're not going to have all the comforts of a house or an apartment. But I think that, one of the big deceptions of the nomad life is the van build out. And I think many people fall for it. They get their van, they get their Jackery solar pack, and they do a couple months, if that, on the road. And guys, here's another red flag. People who start to live on the road in the spring and in the fall, they'll be off the road while they're bitch and moan in the summer and in the winter. Because, guys, they're not going to handle extreme temperature. It's just not going to happen. Okay? Not over a long period of time. They'll do one summer, one winter, and they're done. Okay? I'm telling you right now, people don't realize this life, most people do not make it long term. It's the facts. You're already trying to be a full-time nomad. That's less than 1% of society. And that's even less than 1% because many people who are technically considered homeless, and that's what you're technically considered. In America, I believe the definition of homeless is if you are not currently renting, if you don't own a home, and if you haven't been on a lease within 6 months, you're technically homeless. Okay? You say, well, I'm not homeless. My car is my house. Yeah, I understand that, B. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Okay. Yeah, I had a guy used to tell me that. And you know what he would do? He would trade the futures markets in cryptocurrency, and then he'd be, staying in a hotel, telling me he loves living on the road. And I don't know if he inherited money or what, or if he's lying. Who knows? So, and also I got a bunch of people, guys, they're playing video games all day. They're giving me advice, like totally like unfunctional young men, okay, or middle-aged men. I go on their channel and it's just fucking bad videos of them playing video games. I'm saying to myself, man, stay your ass at home, man, okay? Because you're an infant baby boy, okay? Am I mad at you? No. But I'll tell you right now, these infant baby boys, they're bullies. You should see some mentally infant baby boys and girls. They leave comments on my channel. They're bullies, okay? They're bullies. Because I don't leave any comments. They'll leave a comment on my channel disrespecting me, and then they can't take it back. So they're bullies, and I call it like I see it. Keep playing your video games, or keep being a psychopath and uploading bad videos, because they're very bad, very bad. And what I want to tell you is this, is if you're focused on a van build out, hey guys, you might as well play a video game, because either you're an alcoholic, you're an infant baby boy, you're a psychopath girl, or you're a grandma that's looking for one last adventure, but you don't understand your adventure is going to end up like Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise was a famous American movie where these two old chicks, they wanted to get away from their problems. And you know what they did? I think they robbed a car. They took some car as a convertible, and they basically drove off a cliff. Okay? Total disaster. Okay? And grandma, I hate to say it, you're doing this van build out, you got this Jackery pack, you're going right off the cliff. Okay? Now, you say, is that right? Is that encouraging? Well, hey, that's what I've seen. Now, if you beat the odds, and if you end up, and you cross the cliff, and you end up landing on the other side, with your solar intact, and which, all your van build out, that probably someone did for you, you took advantage of them. Look, I wish you luck. I hope you get to the other side of the cliff. But above that, I wish you a healthy foundation, a steady income, self-care, an exit strategy, and the mental health to understand reality, not to be delusional. And if you get that, then go ahead and build out your van. If you don't get that, guys, I don't know, you're falling for the banana and tailpipe or the Jackery and the nomad life. So That's the message in this video, guys. Do you like it? Well, you probably didn't get to this far. Average person only listens to about 3-5 minutes of the video. So what will I do? I don't know. Maybe I'll put a hot chick on the front. I'll put a good-looking guy too, and I'll clickbait it. Why? Because, guys, without clickbait, no one comes to the video. Okay. It's like, without dessert, does anyone come to the table? Without sugary snacks, do you really want to sit down and eat? Of course not. Without gravy, do you really want, meat? No, you want that gravy. You want that sugary gravy. Okay. I know what the big people want. I know what the psychopaths want. They want the drama. Okay. They want the talking crazy. Okay. I understand. I'll give them what they want, but you don't run my life. Never forget it. And what I can tell you is this: go for a walk. Okay. That'd be your best thing. If you did that today, you did a lot. Okay. Most people are going to take a nap. This is what I want to tell you tonight. If you took a nap today, stay your ass at home. If you took an extra walk, maybe you have what it takes to live on the road. Never forget it.